First quarter, Connor Wilkie goes for the home run and finds his go-to guy, Chris Larson, for a 38-yard touchdown to put the Huskies on the board first. These two hooked up for 3 TDs last week. What would they have in store this week? Well, on the first play of the second quarter, Wilkie hooks up with Larson again. This time, it's a 50-yard touchdown pass. Tornadoes have to find a way to cover this guy. He's got 2 TDs, both for 30-plus yards. Then in the final minute of the half, Wilkie rolls out, buys some time, and this time, it's not Larson. That's Sam Steckman making the catch. Nobody wraps him up, and he goes 40 yards to pay dirt. Andover very much in control. They led 21-0 going into halftime. Early in the second half, how about a little run play? Derek McLaughlin cuts up the middle, finds a crease, and he may go, or maybe not. Sam Licari saves the touchdown and stops him at the 5. Husky fans, no worries. 2 plays later, Wilkie finds Larson again. That's 3 touchdowns for Larson. He racks up that total for the second straight week. Huskies up 28-0. Tornado fans, here's a little something to cheer about. On the ensuing kickoff, Teddy Sherva fields it at the 6, finds a hole up the middle, and he's got one man to beat, but he doesn't beat him. Justin Freiholtz makes the tackle, although this clearly was not the best form tackle. I guess that's why Freiholtz is a receiver and a kicker, and not a linebacker. On the ensuing drive, Travis Bankston finds Riley Perry, and he does the rest. That 32-yard touchdown pass finally puts Anoka on the board with 6:38 to play in the quarter. But the Huskies would answer right back. On their ensuing drive, Wilkie finds, guess who? That's right, it's Chris Larson. He already had 3 TDs before this play, and now he's got 4. That tops the 3 he scored last week, and that last one went for 85 yards. Huskies up 35-7. 3.5 to play in the third. Anoka's not going away just yet. Wilkie throws behind Sam Steckman, and Matt Noss is there to pick it off. He's going to return this one all the way to the 10. That would set up a Travis Meshuga field goal to make it 35-10, but the Huskies would answer again. On the ensuing kickoff, Derek McLaughlin fields it at the 11, and the Tornadoes struggled just to get a hand on him. McLaughlin makes him pay. He scampers 89 yards to the end zone to essentially put this game on ice. Anoka added one more touchdown, but it wasn't enough. The Huskies celebrate afterwards. They win the A-Town rivalry. Here's the father and son, coach and quarterback duo, Rich and Connor Wilkie, with some post-game reaction.
I would have never imagined the scoreboard the way it is, because most of the games are really tight, and we just made some big plays again. And Connor and Chris Larson really read the coverage as well. Our O-line played amazing again. I mean, those guys really picked up blitzes and gave time to throw. So yeah, the score is surprising, but the win is sweet.
The offensive scheme we had, we felt we could do this, and when receivers get open and they read blitzes and see hot, and that's stuff that'll happen, so it feels great.
I told the kids, one of the things you have to do to be a championship caliber team is you have to be able to go on the road and get wins. You have to come into a hostile environment where it's loud and it's not your familiar surroundings, and you have to win, and we did that tonight, and that's a big step for us.
When they scored those 2, that touchdown and that field goal, the wind wasn't really knocked out of our sails, and our offense still felt powerful and felt like we could put the ball in the end zone.
Third quarter against Anoka, Huskies trying to answer a tornado touchdown when Wilkie hits Larson on the post route, and in the words of Chris Berman, he could go all the way. And he does, for an 85-yard touchdown catch. Larson scored 4 touchdowns in the ball game. Wilkie threw for 5 TDs. The one you just saw was the last time those two hooked up for 6 in the game, but I'd venture to say that it won't be their last TD hookup on the season. One thing's for sure, that TD is your QC Sports Play of the Week.